requested. Now I'm just going to take a walk over here so that I want you to see this. It says do not enter, police only. And if I take a walk back here, I just want to point this out to you, that it says do not enter, police here. And let me get some pictures of this, of these cars that are here. Let's see if my thing's on. Yeah, these are. Just want to get a copy of this. I'm gonna go around the whole. Thing. I just want to show you something that I'm going to post. These must be all sheriff's cars. And then we have, this is the state police car. Let me get a copy of that. Let me get a copy of this. Oh, here's one. Copy of that. And these must be more sheriff's cars. And I'm sure I'm going to draw some attention. But what I want to also show you is, yes, okay, hang on. Yes, can I help you? Because I can.
You're taking pictures of vehicles, ma'am. Why are you taking? This is a restricted area. It's for sheriffs and police officers.
Is this public?
I just want to know, ma'am, why are you taking pictures of the vehicles?
Just because I want to. I'm doing just a review of the whole town hall.
In regards to what, ma'am? Did someone give you permission?
Miss, first of all, who am I speaking with?
I'm asking you a question, ma'am. You are on private property. No. I ask you a question. Why are you taking pictures of all the vehicles?
Miss, let me ask you this.
Want me to get a sheriff officer out here?
Wait a minute. Is this public property?
Ma'am, this area right here, do not say the signs, police vehicles only. This is a restricted area.
I'm not a vehicle.
Ma'am.
I'm not a vehicle. I'm walking.
I ask you a question, ma'am. Why are you taking photos of all the police vehicles here? A simple question.
I'm walking through.
I'm a town employee, ma'am. I want to know why you are taking pictures of the vehicles.
I'm going to be out with the official person at town hall. Young lady, what's your name?
I'm going to remain silent.
You're going to remain silent?
Yes.
Police area back here only?
No, I didn't.
So on and so forth?
No.
Posted on that side, on
no,
this side?
Sir, no,
well,
I didn't.
Let's take a walk and I'll show you where it is.
No, what I seen was...
Okay, well, how about this? Do you want me to arrest you for trespass or just give you a warning and send you on your way and find out who you are? And, you know, you could have all the press you want, okay? But I'm going to make it simple.
Yeah, let me ask...
You're not supposed to be back here, and you are.
Okay, Mr. Meredith.
Okay.
Let me ask you one thing.
Yes, ma'am. Why are you back here?
Can I say?
Why are you back here?
I'm just documenting.
Documenting what? This is a restricted area from general public, okay? This is a police area and for town employees only, okay?
Excuse me.
You're not supposed to be back here.
Are you gonna
I'm going to ask you again. Why are you back here?
I'm documenting.
Documenting what?
Just the surroundings of our town hall. Okay. I started in front and I walked back.
Okay.
Now, could you just listen for a minute?
Can you produce some ID for me?
No, I will not. Let me just say this.
Well, you know what?
You're not going to let me speak. It does
well,
not
I guess
say...
I just have to arrest you for trespass, and you know what? I can arrest you under Jane Doe. Okay.
Would you let me get out what I want to get out? It does not say do not trespass. It says do not enter police vehicles. I'm not a vehicle. I'm walking.
What are you doing back here? Why are you taking photos of people's cars?
For the third time, I'm documenting everything in our town hall.
Okay.
First of all,
listen, I'm going to ask you for identification. Okay.
Am I being detained?
If you do not produce identification,
am I being detained?
If you do not produce identification, then I will detain you because now you are trespassing.
Am I free to go? Am I free to go?
At this point in time,
am I being detained?
I would like.
I don't care what you like. I'm asking you.
Your press thingy.
No, you may not. I'm asking you something. Am I being detained? Yes or no? Okay.
East Radio.
You can't answer me. Am I being detained?
If you would send your car over here for me as well.
Am I being detained? The answer is
I am
yes.
asking you what you're doing back here.
I told you 3 times. I'm
Okay,
documenting
let's go
the
up
town
and
hall.
look at the sign and see what it says.
It says, do not enter police vehicles. It didn't say a person can't walk back here, sir.
Okay.
Okay, first
Go back inside though.
Okay, first of all, sir, this is public property. You cannot argue with me that this is private. This is public property. Public property. It's the town hall.
I suggest right now.
See, you won't listen to me.
I suggest you don't tell me my job or where I work or what that, okay?
Okay, sir.
I just want to know why you won't produce identification and what you're doing back here.
Number one, am I being detained? Yes or no?
At this point in time, you know what? I don't have an identification from you. You're back here, and you know what? You're a suspicious person, so yes, you can say you're detained.
I'm being detained?
Sure.
No,
Why not?
am I free to go? Am I free to go? Am I free to go?
You're being detained right now until you tell me what's going on, and we read this sign, and then I send you on your way being a knucklehead.
Excuse me, sir. Do not call me a knucklehead, okay? This is public property. Yeah, get 3 E's. Right here. Right here. It says, do not enter police only.
Disorderly conduct.
For what? What did I do that was disorderly? Okay, sir, I did nothing that was disorderly. I am documenting the town hall. What's a disorderly conduct?
I have one in custody for disorderly conduct.
For what?
Obstructing.
Oh, and obstructing. Okay, great. Great. Could you at least... Great. I'm documenting...
I'm all set right now.
I'm documenting the town hall. I'm walking around the town hall, and he says, what am I doing? I'm obstructing because he asked me what I was doing, and I said,
I'm going to be 10-4 here, but
yeah.
If we could have the watch commander give me a call at the 81.
Sure. Okay,
appreciate it.
I'm on public property. I'm allowed to take pictures. I told you I'm here documenting the town hall. And what did you say it is? That's great. Okay, now he says I'm being detained because I'm taking pictures of the town hall.
Have a seat,
okay,
please.
Okay, could you do
Have a seat, please.
Could you put my purse up?
Have a seat.
I don't want to sit
Stay seated.
You don't have to yell at me, sir.
I will lock you to the bench if you don't stay seated.
Okay, sir, all I said is I am taking pictures. Okay, you do not have any right to go in my purse.
I do too. You're in custody. I don't know if you got a
Really?
weapon in here or not.
Okay. I asked you if I was being detained, and you said no.
Not at first, but then when you continued on, it detained you for disorderly conduct.
Really? What was my...
And then I asked you to produce identification, and you did not. So that is what they call obstructing.
Really? Because I'm on public property taking pictures? What, is that against the law?
Excuse me, I'm going to take these sunglasses
off.
off.
Is that against the law, sir? Answer it. Is that against the law?
Right now, I suggest that you utilize your right to remain silent.
Oh, I will. Okay, here we go. I came in for a records request. I decided to go around the park, the town building, and take pictures of what's around, and I'm arrested because, I don't know why. Because what did he say?
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. There you go.
Justice.
Because you asked me to walk to the front. I wasn't being detained, and I do not have to give my ID if I'm not being detained. Do not. Absolutely do not.
Good, good. Can I see you for a second?
Absolutely. Well, I'm the only one here, and I have, as you see, somebody in
let
custody.
me ask you, Mr. Powers. You're the town supervisor. Is this
excuse me, you have nothing to do with this, please.
Is this public property, sir?
She is in the custody of the Erie County Sheriff's
Sir,
Department.
is this public property? It's public property.
You got it fixed. Do you even live in Alma? What's your last name? Swisher. Oh, that sounds familiar. You're press. Who are you the press for?
I'm going to remain silent.
Okay. That works. Three East Radio. I was able to identify this female as client ID 109-277-954. I'm going to have her for discount and obstructing, possibly some type of trespass. In order for it not to be a trespass, you have to have a legitimate reason to be here. Legitimate reason to be in the back is a posted area for police personnel only and town employees, which are none of the two. Okay? So, what I could have just done was shoo you on your way if you would have produced ID, but now we're in this predicament. Okay? It's real simple. You, when I am in the process of doing a criminal investigation for somebody who will not produce an identification who is trespassing, therefore is obstructed. Okay? And therefore your little outburst outside where you want to tell me to do my job is called obstruction of justice.
Am I on public property?
You are actually in a police station and you're detained right now.
Yeah, sir, even if this was a total police station.
It is a total police station.
Okay, a total police station. Are you telling me a citizen does not have the right to come and take pictures? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, let's put it
Is that
this
what you're
way.
telling me?
I'll tell you what, you can argue with the judge.
That's fine.
Argue with the judge, and most likely you're going to go down to the holding center for bail of some nature. I don't know yet.
All because I wanted to document my town hall.
Well, all you had to do is tell me what you're doing.
I told you that.
All you had to do was identify. All you had to do was identify yourself to me.
I do not have to identify myself if I'm doing nothing wrong.
If you're trespassing, and I don't know who you are.
How can I trespass on private property?
It's a restricted area. You have to have a legitimate reason to be here. Legitimate reason. Okay, are you a town employee? No, you're not. Don't tell me my job.
I honestly was looking for the clothing thing that you dropped clothes in. I thought it was back here.
Well, all you had to do was, you know what, not be a knucklehead. All I did was...
Excuse me, but do not call me a knucklehead, okay?
Excuse me.
No, don't call me. Don't be a name
Excuse
caller.
me, well, you can tell the judge that I called you're being a knucklehead, okay?
Okay.
Knucklehead meaning to the bird. Real simple situation. All you had to do was produce identification, tell me what you're doing, and I would have let you go and told you not to come back.
Okay, sir. If I'm doing nothing wrong, why do I have to identify myself?
You're in a restricted area, okay? Doing suspicious things, okay?
Suspicious. Is photography a crime?
Right?
Is photography a crime?
Suspicious area.
Is photography a crime?
You know,
see, you can't answer me.
Right. It doesn't matter. You're still under arrest and you're still going downtown. That's fine.
That's okay.
You know what? You can get a lawyer and argue all you want.
You know, sir, I'm not even going to say it.
Look, I'm Deputy Meredith. I've been a policeman for 14 years, okay? I know my job. I was your national policeman for the entire country.
Sir, this is a public building.
It is, right?
Yes. I have the right to walk.
So you can walk anywhere you want here. You can walk right back here into my locker room where there's guns and stuff.
Okay. Did I say that?
You can walk in the back here. You can walk in the back where people have cars.
Yeah. Why can't I walk around the back where there's cars? I'm walking, taking pictures of my town hall.
East Radio. If you would have the watch commander call me at the 81, please.
Ridiculous. All because I want to take pictures of my town hall. Ridiculous. I do not consent to a search.
You're under arrest.
It's okay.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Check my record.
3 West or 3 East Radio. Run me a file 15 as well.
Yep, all because I want to take pictures of my town hall.
Well, you can explain that to the judge.
That's okay.
Okay? You can explain to him why you did not produce identification by asked by a duly law enforcement official when you were on private property with no...
It is not private, it's public.
You're in a restricted area with no legitimate reason to be there whatsoever, okay?
I'm taking a walk. It's public property.
Well, you know what? You walk down the road. You don't walk back to an area where it says police parking only, where police go, officials.
Well, even if it was a total police station, I could walk through the parking lot. Photography is not a crime.
Right.
Yes, I can, sir. Yes, I can.
Okay.
It's my First Amendment right as a photographer to take pictures.
That's great.
That's fine.
You want to continue on? Keep going. That's fine.
No, I'm not continuing on. I'm telling you what the law is.
Hello. Erie County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Meredith. Erie County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Meredith. Hey Joe, how you doing? Well, I walk out of the back to the station here after taking care of my other complaint. There's a young lady in the back arguing with one of the court clerks.
I wasn't arguing, I was answering her.
Taking photos of the police cars and the cars in the back. She's wearing some type of crest with 2 numbers on it, but it has no name on it. I asked her for identification. She said that she refuses to give me a identification.
I didn't refuse. I said, am I being detained?
Here. no legitimate.
I said I'm taking pictures
Whatsoever
of the
being on the
town
grounds.
hall.
It's an area which is not open to the general public.
It's private property.
I asked her for a identification and a few other things. She told me it's
No,
press,
not a
this,
few
that, and
other
the thing.
things.
She wouldn't produce identification. She became disorderly. She
I
was
became
kind.
disorderly.
She was arrested for
Okay.
obstructing, and it's going to be some type of
Perfect.
trespass.
Some sort.
She would not answer any of the questions that I posted toward her.
Lie.
She apparently was trying to take some photos of the back here. I don't know. But
Yeah.
she was taking photos of the cars, people's license plates, whatnot.
I was taking pictures as I walked by.
It says police parking, police officials only.
And the other side says, do not enter. It says nothing on it.
Yeah, well, there's going to be more to it, I'm sure. Like I said, like I said, it's an area only reserved for town
It's
employees.
public
and
property.
police. She's trying to inform me it's a public property. And
The whole town hall is public property. The tax
she's
is
wearing
paid
some
for
type
it.
of press. It says some type of press identification, but there's no name on it whatsoever. It's just, you know, yeah, it sounds bizarre, you know, especially with
It's
all
not
the
bizarre. It's not
beautiful
bizarre.
things that go on.
I
you know.
have the right to take pictures. It's my First Amendment right. Photography is not a crime. First Amendment right. And I did have business here because I sent a FOIL request. I just happened to want to take a walk around the way.
Well, she's continuing on to tell me what I
No,
can
I'm
and
just,
can't do. in her
I'm not
business.
telling you what you can and cannot do. I'm telling you why I was here. I requested a FOIL request and decided to take a walk around the park. Well, I was a thing, big whip.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have everything.
So am I.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Sounds good. No, just obstruction. Yeah, and the obstruction in regards to the Fifth Amendment and so on and so forth and whatnot.
It's a
Would
public
have been
area.
real easy. She's from Stoley Road in Alma.
Again, I was documenting my public hall.
Yeah, well, she's not producing it. I figured I'll get her a ring. She could tell the judge what she was doing.
I asked if I was
Okay.
being detained. You said no, not yet.
Okay, all right, no problem. This young lady was in back here, walking around, suspicious person, taking pictures of the vehicles in the back here, confronted by one of the court clerks. Asked her what she was doing in the back. She did not produce a legitimate reason why she was back
I said I
there.
was taking
She would not
pictures.
produce any type of identification.
I asked if I was
She
being
proceeded on to tell
detained.
me about her rights and whatnot, and what she kind of can't do. And
Okay, Mr.
after I
Mikowski.
did show her that it was a restricted area and it's only for town employees and parking for police,
Okay.
she still would not produce identification.
That's not true.
And I arrested for disorderly conduct and
Okay.
obstructing, and there's going to be a
Okay.
trespass charge.
Okay.
What's with the trespass?
The trespass is
No, the press.
the
Okay.
press. It's there's no name on it.
Okay,
There's no
first
anything
of all,
on there,
sir,
there's no
maybe
nothing.
you would be
It's
reasonable.
just the generic
Let me-
press thing I think she invented,
Okay, sir, let me ask
which
you.
I think she made it up.
Who do you work for?
I'm an independent journalist for PNAC, which is photography is not a crime. Okay? Is this not a public building? Yes or no? It is. See, that's why no one of you will answer me. It's a public building.
That area is restricted.
It is a public.
That area is restricted.
Okay, does it where?
That area
See?
is restricted.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Did
say.
you read the signs?
It's. Okay,
Did you read the signs?
I read the one over there that
Did
just.
you read the signs when you entered the parking lot?
I didn't drive back there. I was walking.
Did you read the signs when you walked back there?
It said police.
Only.
The other side does
Okay.
not.
Melanie, when I was coming here, is this something to do with the dogs?
No, honestly,
Okay.
I'll tell you what though. I did.
Because I saw 2 calls for you
Right.
for dogs.
What, can I ever finish a statement, please, sir? I want to tell you what I was doing here. I came to do a FOIL request, which I dropped off. While I was here, I said, I'm going to document my town hall. And all I did was walk that way, and I'm just taking pictures of the buildings, of how pretty it is. I wanted to get a picture of when it was built, because I can't remember. All I was going to do is go around and get back in my car. that's it. A woman comes saying, what are you doing? I'm saying, what do you mean? I'm taking pictures, I'm doing this. And sir, tell me if I'm wrong. I believe that this is a public building, that I have the right to photograph things. Even if this was, let's say, Cheektowaga Police Station, a total police station, with not attached to the town hall, I believe it's still public, and I still believe my First Amendment lets me take pictures. I asked the deputy, am I being detained? Because I have to produce identification when I am detained. He said, not at this time. I said, then I am not going to give you my ID. He said, let's walk up to the front to see what the sign says. I said, fine. He said something else, and I said, well, it says police vehicles. It does not say, do not enter, you will be trespassing. And how can I be disorderly if I'm only standing up for my rights? If I'm not being detained, I do not have to give ID. Am I correct, sir? I'm correct. I know I'm correct. I know I'm correct. If I'm not being detained, I do not have to give my ID.
No, well, you can debate that before the judge.
Okay.
Young lady, that is restricted area back there, according to all town officials that I just talked to. Okay, you were trespassing, there's a trespass complaint against you, okay?
Okay, let me ask you this. See,
You don't have to ask me anything.
It's
I'm telling you what you're
town
being
property.
charged for. Trespass?
It's town
You're being
property.
Trespass,
That's fine.
obstruction, and
What's the
disorderly conduct.
obstruction charge?
What's that?
What's the obstruction charge?
In the course of me doing my duty action during the criminal investigation to determine your identity and
I
your
asked you if I was
legitimacy
being
in the back.
detained, and you said not yet. You
And
said
I didn't say that. I said that.
you said
I said
not yet.
yes, you're being detained.
No, you didn't say I was being
I
detained.
said
So
you're going to be detained until
Okay.
you prove who you are and have some type of identification which you did not produce for me.
I don't have to.
Therefore, you were placed
Okay.
into custody for disorderly conduct, you were placed into custody
That's
for
fine.
obstruction of justice, and you were placed into custody for trespass.
Okay, well then the town better get better signs that says trespassing, no town, no town,
Kowski in here, I gotta take a supporting down to the council.
no town resident can walk back there. They better get new signs. I'm sorry, sir. I know my
Well,
rights.
that's-
It's public property. I was walking there. I'm allowed to take pictures. I'm sorry if people don't like it. That is my right. I asked him if I was being detained. He said, not yet. I said, am I free to go?
What did he say?
He said, where's your ID? Sir, if I'm free to go, I'm free to go. I don't have to give my detain. We're not in Germany where I have to show my papers because I'm walking around a town building taking pictures. Whether you believe it or not, that's what I was doing.
Well, like I said, I looked at, you had a couple dog calls.
That I called on. Yeah, there's a big problem. Why do you think I was requesting?
Apparently she was taking photos of some children down at the park the other day.
Bullshit.
There was some type of
No, you're wrong.
issue with her.
That's hearsay. That is not true at all. And even if I was, it's public property. Oh my God, you guys are fucking ridiculous. That's okay. The camera don't lie. All because I wanted to take a walk around the town hall and get pictures. Isn't that fancy?
You can't be wrong, can you? All you need to do is tell me what you're doing.
I told you
I would have
three...
shooed you out of here and said it was a restricted area.
Sir,
Excuse
I
me,
told
listen
you
to me
3
for a moment.
times what
Okay?
I was
The only
doing.
reason we're in this predicament now is because of your behavior. The only reason we're here right now and the only reason you're in custody is because of your behavior. Anything that's going on right now was because of
Sir.
your behavior.
Okay, just because you don't want to hear what I have to say.
Sheriff's office.
Okay, that's fine.
Question for you. One of your vehicles was involved in an accident.
And sir, if you want to know something, but I know you
Is there
don't,
somebody I can talk to about that? Oh. Well, there was an issue with the DOT number. Hang on, just for a second. I'm trying to-
I was taking pictures of kids. Oh, that's great. Photography's not a crime.
Okay.
Well,
The driver.
There was a complaint, right?
Well, I don't know what the complaint was, sir. I didn't get a copy of it.
talked to the other day?
Oh,
Okay, I talked to the sheriff on 2 days ago.
What did he tell you?